Let's freaking go, y'all. Welcome back to Unreal Reality, guys. This week, we're gonna take a look at mysterious TikToks that have me demanding answers. If y'all are new here, please consider hitting that like button so this video gets recommended to others. And fam, we are so close to our 15,000 subscriber goal. So if you're not subscribed, I don't know what to tell you, all right? Hit that subscribe button, sub up, join the Unreal Army, and let's get right into it this week, guys.
The Simpsons predicted that 2025 would be the most chaotic year in U.S. history. In a little-known episode, Springfield faces a nationwide blackout that plunges the city into complete darkness. The streets are deserted, markets are looted. Meanwhile, rumors of technological interference begin to surface. The most intriguing scene shows a federal building with lights flickering mysteriously, as if being remotely controlled. But then, something happens. A massive electronic billboard in the main square begins broadcasting a message. Everything is connected. Prepare for the unknown revolution. At the same time, drones start flying over the city, dropping flyers warning about an impending catastrophic event. Panic spreads among the population, and a mysterious figure appears, delivering a crucial warning. In the episode's final moments, a message from one of the drones grabs everyone's attention. You have few hours left, but what does it mean? The episode ends with Homer staring at the sky as lightning reveals a massive device approaching on the horizon. What were the Simpsons trying to warn us about? Comment 2025 for part 2 and share with a friend. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know, y'all. These don't really sound like predictions. These sound more like plans. So there's that.
Okay. Calling in all reinforcements, need your help on this one. My friend who lives in East Texas woke up today and this is what was in her pool. Now, she's lived in this property for over 11 years. Never has had anything like this happen before. No, she did not change any chemical regimen in her pool. The only thing that she said that was kind of weird was there was some really odd fog yesterday. But I've tried to look it up too. I can't find anything that would lead to anything like this happening or any reaction with water. So if anybody has any idea, any water experts out there, I know I have a few or at least one following my page. We need your help. All right, guys. Thanks so much in advance for your help. Let me know if you have any ideas.
I have no idea what that stuff is, guys, but I'm willing to bet any amount of money out there that this right here is the exact reason that they would like to ban TikTok. All right, they don't want you reaching out to little Georgie on the other side of the country and comparing notes. So, you know, just keep that in the back of your head, guys.
Couple splurged on a 5-star resort for their baby moon, but there was something really strange about the place.
This was kind of creepy, but we had this whole entire resort to ourselves. At first, it started as a joke because I started recording on our first day and not seeing anybody but employees. But you can see as the days progress, it starts to freak us out.
Everywhere Cameron and Carly went at the Gran Velas Resort in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, it was just the two of them.
Things started getting a little creepier as we realized the activities were also by ourselves. So this is our room door. Echo! How is this place paying for all these lights? How are these fire pits being lit all day, all night for us? Who is paying for all this?
Instead of being bothered by the situation, Cameron and Carly, who live in Utah, leaned into it.
This entire kingdom just for us.
Oh, hell no. I would have turned around, checked out, and walked my ass right out the front doors after looking up and seeing all those employees looking back at me at the same time. No, thank you. I'm good. I'll go find another resort.
Okay. Whoa. Transformers.
And imagine the way you want to go.
Wow, they're controlling
here
it
we
with
go.
their minds.
Is it the farther I lean forward, the faster I go?
Crazy.
I got this. Serpentine, serpentine. look at it, I can go diagonal. Yeah, get my level.
Oh wow, you're going completely sideways.
Yeah, you have to turn it on.
Caution. Yeah, watch out. Okay. Wow. Yeah.
I'm a professional.
All right, see you later.
Hey, wait a minute.
Super dope. But my only question is, like, why wouldn't you put a backrest in that John? You know what I'm saying? It is probably wildly uncomfortable for anyone who has to sit in that for like an extended period of time.
So we all know the Pope just opened one of the holy doors, aka portals. But I'm not gonna lie, y'all, when I just watched the video, I swear I'm not tripping. I heard a little baby voice or a kid voice say, "Help me," when them doors open. Y'all gotta listen, bro. I know I'm not tripping. In general, just for him opening up these doors, I don't see why people not tripping in the first place. But look, y'all take a listen and tell me if I'm tripping. Make sure y'all listening.
Bells.
Am I tripping? Or I heard what I heard? And y'all let me know if I'm tripping on this too. But when he was getting rolled in that door, he looked hella nervous. I need y'all to drop y'all thoughts down below. Let me know.
Hold up. So what are you trying to tell me? The cameraman got in before the Pope? I don't know, guys. This is giving me major moon landing vibes, guys. That is just crazy, y'all. At this point, I am just convinced that octopuses, I don't know, octopuses are just like the aliens of the ocean, guys. Period. Kind of looks like it might, the bullets or the holes, whatever you want to call them, might have came from the inside rather than the outside. It almost looks like the metal is, you know, folding out a little bit. But who knows?
America, you got to ask yourself what's going on. In the past 24 hours, there's been 3 plane crashes in different parts of this world. And in all 3 of these plane crashes, there's been something wrong with the landing gear, causing a failure for the plane to be able to land. A Dutch KLM flight from Norway to the Netherlands was experiencing hydraulic system failure and had to make an emergency landing with 182 people. Right before that, you had the plane that crashed in South Korea, killing 179 people. This plane was also experiencing landing issues. We all know that the video is floating around. I'm not gonna put it up here. It's very graphic. You can see in the video that the plane landed and skidded on the runway and crashed. And also, an Air Canada flight experienced a suspected landing gear issue after arriving at Halifax Stanfield International Airport in Nova Scotia on Saturday night. And on this plane, it was heavy fire and heavy smoke. Luckily, nobody was injured. Now, these 3 individual plane crashes may not have anything to do with each other, but it's definitely alarming because we fly on a regular basis. When the information comes out, we definitely need to know what's causing these issues.
Yeah, I mean, these planes are probably so old and so dated that they are nowhere near up to code or par, and they're probably operating at a level far lower than they're supposed to be operating at. You know what I mean? And were these Boeing planes? Does anyone know? If you all know if these were Boeing planes, throw them in the comments, guys. I'd love to know.
There's one thing in the world that's the most iconic thing ever. There's a conspiracy about it.
Yeah.
Now, there's a statue that came to light recently. I'm gonna show you a picture. No.
I thought you were gonna say
This statue recently. Look at this. It's an old statue, but look.
Yeah.
Now, do you see this? Do you know who this is? Look.
It's like a vampire. I don't know.
So he has wings. He has wings, and there's a chain on his ankle, right? And he has a crown. It's obviously Lucifer, like Satan.
I saw the chain. I was like, yeah.
Right? Now check this out. Look at this. What foot is this? You seen this statue before?
Wait.
I know you've seen this statue before.
Is that the one in? No, that's not the one.
Look. You see it? So there's a chain and a foot. That's the foot of the Statue of Liberty.
Oh,
yeah.
I heard about this.
Now this statue, going back to that statue, look. There's 7 points on this crown, right? There's 7 points on this crown.
Yeah.
Statue of Liberty has 7 points on its crown.
No.
Now go back to the statue. Look, what's by its feet? An apple. Where is the Statue of Liberty?
No.
The Big Apple, New York City. What do they call New York City? The Big Apple, fam. Crazy.
Yo.
What's in New York City? Why are they praising the Statue of Liberty, which is literally Lucifer? And you know why it's holding a torch?
Why?
Because Lucifer was the angel of light before.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I seen that, but I didn't know what the apple. I mean, the seven.
The crown.
Thing.
Yeah.
Damn.
The Big Apple. Why we call it the Big Apple? Why?
Is that meant? Wait. So like, if I go right now, there's a chain on the foot.
Of the Statue of Liberty. Word. Yeah. There's a chain on the foot.
I literally saw it, but I didn't realize
we don't bag it like that.
Yeah.
Like it's right in front of us too.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
But people had to look at that other statue to realize, oh, yo, that one looks similar to this one. Yeah.
And New York is the home of Jay-Z.
That's that. But where's the most money made? The Wall Street.
Oh, Wall Street.
Where's that shit? The Big Apple, fam.
Oh,
yeah, I mean, I live very close to New York City, and I've heard of the Statue of Liberty and Lucifer comparison, for many years now. Is there any validity to it? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine, guys.
Rare photos you haven't seen before. This is how big the Statue of Liberty's face is compared to a person. This is how big a polar bear's paw is compared to a human hand. This is how big Earth is compared to Saturn. This is what Queen Elizabeth II looked like when she was 18. This is how horses fly on a plane. And this is what a completely empty airplane looks like. This is what the largest flying animal ever recorded looks like compared to a human. This is how big a blue whale heart is compared with a human being. This is a picture of one of the last Tasmanian tigers, an animal that went extinct in 1936. Tourists used to be able to freely climb up the Great Pyramid of Giza in Egypt to sunbathe and have tea parties. This is how condoms were tested in the 1930s. This is what the end of 13,000 miles of the Great Wall of China looks like. This is Ralph Lincoln, the 11th generation cousin of Abraham Lincoln. This is what the Eiffel Tower looked like as it was being built. This is Ruth Malcolmson, the woman who won the 1924 Miss America pageant. This is Robert Wadlow, the tallest human who ever lived.
Yo, I don't care what anyone says out there. That first picture of that pharaoh was 1,000,000% MJ, all right? That was Michael Jackson, nose and all, guys. I feel like I've seen a movie as a kid that had like a woman that she was like controlling pigeons like this, and for some reason I remember being terrified of this. Like, I can't remember what the movie was. If you know what I'm talking about, throw it in the comments, guys. It's gonna drive me crazy.
All right, so it's crazy foggy right now. But that's not the weird part, okay? Like, number one, it's weird because as it gets later in the day, fog should lighten, dissipate, and it's really not. But the weirdest part is the taste and smell. It smells like after you set off a bunch of fireworks, and like the taste of the air is, I mean, the only word I can think of is toxic. It's super weird. And so I'm going for my walk, and it's kind of worrying me a little bit. Let me know if you guys are experiencing something like that. That's weird. Yeah, I mean, it smells not right. And I'm 41. I've been through fog. This is something different. Let me know if you guys are experiencing something like that.
Look, I get it. I know it sounds crazy, but when you realize that this is an event happening across several other continents, it definitely raises an eyebrow. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm not saying it's chemicals, and I'm not saying it's fog. I'm just saying you never know.
Caramba! Pô, vimos lá de baixo, falei, aquela bola ali não é.
Pô, coitado do menino. Eu lembro que a gente foi lá na praia um dia, tinha um que tava lá no fundo já.
The only thing I want to know is whose brilliant idea was it to tow the boy rather than just saving the boy? You know what I'm saying? Definitely not the sharpest tool in the shed, whomever made this call.
Do you remember the most mysterious plane disappearance in aviation history? On March 8, 2014, a plane with flight number MH370 carrying 227 passengers and 12 crew members departed from Kuala Lumpur International Airport, heading to Beijing, China. 37 minutes after takeoff, the plane suddenly disappeared from radar and was no longer contactable. After news broke that MH370 had gone missing, many countries launched a large-scale search and rescue operation in the South China Sea and the Gulf of Thailand. However, no traces of the plane were found in those areas. Data from the Inmarsat satellite suggested that the plane might have flown southward into the Indian Ocean. So what happened to flight MH370? Some experts believe that the plane could have encountered a serious technical issue, causing it to lose control and veer off course. There are several theories suggesting that the plane might have been hijacked or that a terrorist act occurred on board. Many people suspect that Captain Zahari Ahmad Shah intentionally redirected the flight and let it crash into the Indian Ocean. What do you think happened to MH370? Leave your thoughts in the comments below.
Just the fact that a big-ass airplane can crash in the middle of the ocean, I mean, assuming that's what happened, and no one can find a single trace of it is just mind-blowing in itself, guys. The ocean is a terrifying place, y'all.
Phones down now, please, folks. You are not allowed to film the show during an animatronic malfunction.
Ooh, that's creepy.
We are going to have to complete the cycle of this show despite the malfunction, so if you could please just sit tight, keep your hands in your laps, and keep phones.
Charles Lindbergh is about to fly a single-wing airplane.
Again, for the man in the black jacket, please stop recording.
Creepy.
Now Sarah has time for other things.
Again, I want to thank most of you folks for following directions and sitting tight during this issue. We're going to have some Lightning Lane vouchers available for your patients. However, for the man in the black jacket, can you please find a cast member after the performance? Thank you.
Creepy. Yo, those Jones sound demonic. And yeah, go find a cast member so they can try and shake you down and muscle you into deleting the footage that you just captured and probably kick you out of the park at the same time. Anywho, to the man in the black jacket, we salute you, sir. Thank you for your service.
Most unusual families in the world. Xiona-Chana family. Largest family in the world, 39 wives, 90 for children, 30, 3 grandchildren. The
No,
Russell
thank you.
family. The family has a condition where their hair constantly grows. The Kulkarni family. Tallest family in the world. Leah and Aro, the vampire family. Family that drink each other's once a week.
Ooh.
The Deeds family. The dad left his daughter when she was born and reunited with her 30 years later to start their own family. The Greisen-Eulis family. Family that walk on all fours.
What? Yo, hold the phone a second. Did they just say that that old man had a kid with his own kid and they call that unusual families? Yo, my man, where I'm from, we call that straight up incest. So there's that.
So now you're saying you can't go to the end of the earth if it's flat? Why can't you go to it? If
Well, it's not legal, but you can go, like, for example, Admiral Byrd. He is a guy who I completely trust. He died shortly after testifying that he went past the ice wall.
Sure.
And when I say the ice wall is the end of the earth, that's as far as I know. But a guy named Admiral Byrd, he said, I flew to Antarctica. It was ice. It's the ice wall. He saw the ice wall, and then he kept flying past it. And there was more land past the ice wall. And he said it's the greenest grass he ever seen. So they might actually be hiding land past Antarctica.
Y'all catch that? He said in the beginning of the clip that my man died very shortly after testifying that the earth was flat. So, I mean, who knows? Is it round? Is it flat? Like, does it really make that much of a difference on your everyday life? I mean, you could tell me the world is a triangle and, you know, business as usual for me, guys.
Burger King's moldy Whopper campaign, Burger King let a Whopper sit out for 30 days and filmed it with a time lapse to show it getting moldy to demonstrate that they don't use artificial preservatives unlike their competitors. This campaign ended up getting 8.4 billion impressions and boosted sales. Wow. That is crazy.
Yo, whoever was in charge of that marketing campaign is a damn genius, all right? Give that person a raise ASAP, y'all.
Holy smokes, you're not going to believe this, but...
So Amazon workers went on strike, and Jeff Bezos said, check this out. He introduced Amazon worker robots. He said, you want more money, right? Well, it's only going to cost me $3 per robot to replace you. They're having their FAFO moment. He didn't stop there. Check this out. He said, two can play that game. Thanks for allowing me to test out my new technology, because soon I won't need you guys to work in the warehouse anymore. I'll replace you with something that doesn't take days off, that doesn't get sick, and doesn't ask for raises. So you can strike if you want, but you're being replaced. Check this out. The new technology was tested, and now, think about this, the most highest grossing company in the world has found a way to replace humans. All because the Amazon workers wanted to go on strike. So this goes to show, when they said that 85 million jobs will be replaced by AI technology, well, Amazon might be the first company to do that. Peace and love.
Look, guys, I know I might get a little bit of heat for what I'm about to say, but I am such a firm believer in you do not bite the hand that feeds you. You know what I'm saying? I believe that this is exactly what they should have done when the longshoremen went on strike a few months back. Just replaced them with robots and called it a day. Even if they didn't intend to do it long term, just to scare them enough to get them back to work. You know what I'm saying, guys? No. I don't know what you guys saw, but me personally, I saw a mix between Freddy Krueger and Voldemort. So very creepy stuff, guys.
And I don't want to go way down the alien abduction rabbit hole here, but the Greys, and I'm going to tell you this, matter of factly, the Greys are real. 100% real.
I mean, thousands of people have seen them.
Yes, many, many people have encountered them. I have friends who have encountered the Greys. One of my friends actually reached out and strangled one until she was deactivated.
Oh my gosh.
The gray aliens are real. Now, what exactly they are, you know, there's a lot of speculation out there. Most of what we know about gray aliens comes from the alien abduction material. This is not fiction. There's a body of evidence that you could prove a case in court with. It's got physical evidence, anecdotal evidence, you know, proof associated with alien abduction that is undeniable. So gray aliens are real, and there's a lot we could say about that. By the way, David Grush said as much in his testimony, that biologicals have been recovered, non-human biologicals. We're talking about gray aliens here. That's the primary group that's operating in our airspace. It's not the only group.
Yeah, I mean, I feel a little bit better because all I heard was that we could take them 1v1, guys. That's the only thing that ran through my mind when I was listening to this guy talk. And did he say that she strangled one until it was deactivated? What does that even mean?
That is the whole problem with aliens, is you just can't trust them. Occasionally you meet a nice one, Starman, E.T., but usually they turn out to be some kind of big lizard.
So we're out tide pooling today. Torrey Pines, and look at this crazy slug. It straight up looks like a Pokemon. It's neon purple and orange.
I wouldn't touch it.
What this is? Does anybody know what this little guy is?
No, sir.
He's so cute and different, and I think that's his top, and those are his antenna. But how is this real? What is this? Help, please.
Yo, have any of you ever seen a very old movie from the 80s called Labyrinth with David Bowie and the Connolly chick? Yo, there's a part in a flick that has like a little talking lady worm, and she looks exactly like this thing that they found, guys.
Oh, me? Nah, I'm just a worm.
Are the conjoined Hensel twins pregnant? Abby and Brittany Hensel have sparked pregnancy rumors after sharing an unusual TikTok. The pair limited their socials after revealing that Abby secretly got married in 2021, but have come back with a shock video, which teased the headline, "Married and baby on the way." The clip was shared without a caption and has left fans wondering.
Did they just say that she secretly got married? Like, how does that even work? You know what I'm saying? It's like she has a tag along with her 24/7. And I'm not poking fun, guys. I'm just stating the obvious. And like, what if the other one wanted to get married? Is she just beat? SOL? Like, how would that work? Throw it in the comments if you have any insight on this one, guys.
We got another one over here. What are those? On each side of the boat? What are those trails called? What's something swimming fast underneath that water? Something swimming real fast underneath that water. I hear him. Where's he at? What the fuck is that noise, bro? What is that noise? Where are you? This is crazy. I heard it. I heard it. I hear it. Oh my God. That's crazy. That's nuts.
I got one for you, all right? What if mermaids and like mermaid myths have always been aliens in the ocean, and we're just putting like 2 and 2 together right now? Let that sink in for a second, guys.
Have you heard of the Pazuzu case? Pazuzu? There's this guy. He was obsessed with this demonic spirit called Pazuzu. He changed his name. I believe he's from Seattle. He ended up recruiting a whole bunch of teenagers and kids to pretty much join his cult. Okay. Perform humans and cannibalism with the neighbors in their neighborhood. He would bury the bodies in his mother's backyard. He got caught and went to jail. But what happened next time? when he was in jail, he kept begging the warden, like, I have to make a sacrifice to Pazuzu because it's a certain day, the moon is out. I have to do a sacrifice or he's gonna come out to get me.
Yeah, but he's
That's
in
who said
jail.
that. The warden's like, are you crazy? Like, no, we can't do that.
Yeah.
He's like, no, like, even if it's like a little bird, a little creature, like, just please let me do it. I'm gonna, that's what he said. Yo, they didn't allow him, right? At 3 a.m. the same day.
No.
Oh, he took his...
No.
What?
They found his body with scratches, huge scratches that open into his intestines. His body just, they don't understand how he would have.
Also, he's...
Yes, fam. They found his body. This is a true story. Like, you can Google it. That's a real spirit, fam.
Pazuzu is a real spirit.
Yeah, super exaggerated, but definitely a true story, all right? Creepy and mysterious AF, but true indeed. If y'all want to check out more on this Pazuzu story, I'm almost certain there's a documentary floating around YouTube somewhere out there, guys.
Christmas tree eyes.
Another pretty Christmas tree ice cubes.
Let me take them out so you can see them. Standing up. Yeah. Cute. Wow. Oh, but someone's not going to get one.
The only question I have that I want to know, guys, is where the f is Granny shopping at? You know what I'm saying? Like, where is she even doing her shopping where she would run into these items? That's all I got this week, guys. Leave us a comment. Let us know your thoughts. Smash that like and subscribe button, and we will see you on the next one. Peace.